Good to see you all. Welcome. I'm super excited. I have some fun things that we're going to do today. So before we kick off, I want to just give you a quick overview of what we're going to cover in this mindset training. So we're going to do a brief meditation to start off. We're going to practice something called presencing, which is a more active way to get into our bodies and to make ourselves a little more mindful. And I'll teach you a little bit about something called interoception. It's not a football term, and you'll learn about that. We'll also do an exercise called F.A.C.T, F-A.C.T. And this is an excellent tool that you can use when you get stuck, which happens to all of us. So this will be fun, interactive. I know that we're going to keep everyone here in the main room for this session, and this will be an exercise you can do on your own that I will guide all of you through together. Then we'll do a little bit of sharing for anyone that feels brave and wants to share what they learned with that F.A.C.T exercise. And then I'll talk a little bit about the mindset coaching program, my program that's going to open up registration today. So I'm excited and I'm so happy you're here. If you're just joining us, we're jumping right in. I'm Lisa Abramson. I think you guys all know that. So let's start with a brief meditation and settle in. So you can just take a nice inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or soften your gaze. And let's just let go of whatever was going on before this moment. Might have been coming in from another meeting or the busyness of your day. Fumbling around to find the meeting invite, just letting that all go. That was then. And letting go of whatever you need to handle after. There'll be time for that later. And just say to yourself, I am here. I am here. Coming into the body with all of its feelings and sensations. Feeling the feet on the ground. And saying to yourself, I am here now fully. I am here now fully. Again, just noticing the body and the sensations. Letting go of whatever was going on before. Letting go of whatever you need to handle next. And just starting to notice the sensations in the hand. Really getting curious. Is there tingling or warmth or coolness? Imagining you can feel the hands from the inside out. The feelings may be subtle or strong. See if you can welcome in the sensations without judgment, without wishing they were different. Just noticing whatever is present. And if the mind wanders, just bringing the attention back to the sensations in the hands. Bringing a curious attention to the sensations as they arise. And then letting that go, letting the shoulders begin to droop down and relax. Gently moving the neck side to side or in a gentle circle, whatever feels comfortable for you. Just noticing the sensations as you gently move the head and neck. Taking this time to give your body the attention it deserves, the care it concerns, the care it deserves. And when you're ready, bring the head and neck back to center. And then bring a hand to the forehead and just saying, thank you, mind. Thank you for these thoughts. Thank you for your concerns and worries. I am okay. It's okay for you to relax. And then placing the hand on the heart, thanking your heart for being able to hold so much joy and even all the sorrow. Your heart is big enough to contain it all. Saying thank you for beating. Thank you for being my guide. Really appreciating the heart. And then finally thanking the whole body for being this beautiful vessel for your soul here on earth, allowing you to experience the joys and pleasures of life. Thanking your body for doing what it needs to do to heal yourself, to promote your well-being without you needing to do a thing. What a beautiful gift. And then bring a gentle smile to your face. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. So thank you again for being here. For those of you that joined in recently, welcome. I hope you got a bit of that meditation. So quick overview, what we're going to cover today is presencing, something called interoception, a fun exercise called F.A.C.T, F-A.C.T. We'll do some sharing and I'll tell you about my mindset coaching program. So thanks again for being here. And just continuing on that path of getting into our body, I wanted to share something called interoception. And that's really that ability for us to notice what's happening in our bodies. So during that meditation, we really tuned into what was going on in our hands. And this is a skill like any other that we can actually become better and better at over time, getting to notice what are the sensations, because our body's always giving us messages. And a lot of times we power through and we try to work only from the mind, but the body is trying to tell us stuff when we're tired, when we're thirsty, but also if something is right or wrong. And that's something we're going to develop more in the mindset coaching program, is how to really get that, what I call a whole body yes or a whole body no. So decision making can become easier and much more fun when we start to get those signals in our body. Yes, this feels right. This is where I should be moving towards. This is what I should be creating. Or if you get a no, I don't know why, but I just feel like I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't move forward there. So that's a skill that we can work on. It's something that we definitely cultivate during our mindfulness practice. So I'm going to ask you a few presencing questions, and these are just more active ways to, again, get into your body and to just really get out of the head, because we can just get stuck on some of these worry cycles or repetitive thoughts, and this can help break you free from them. So I want you to just notice, and you can just, if you want to get up, you can get up and just move around, whatever feels comfortable for you, but just notice, what part of you isn't breathing? What part of you isn't breathing? And just see what comes up. There's no right or wrong answers here. This is just really an exploration. And again, you can see I'm moving. You can move and feel into this. Don't feel like you need to be still. It's great to move our bodies and try out new postures. And now I want you to give attention to what interests you in your body now. Just give attention to what interests you in your body. Is there a fluttering somewhere? A little bit of a dazzle, a sparkle? What interests you in your body right now? And again, no right or wrong answers, just seeing what comes up. Having fun exploring with that. Because we can get in such a habit of, when we tune into our body, we just notice what's achy, what's wrong, what's missing, what we don't like. It can be a fun practice to tune into what interests you and let yourself be surprised. For me, it was a little bit kind of under my shoulder for whatever reason. Felt interesting. It was interesting to explore. So those are some presencing questions that you can have fun with. They're great for short little breaks. If you just want to get curious, get back in your body, and maybe you don't have time for a full meditation, you can do this while you're walking, you can do this at the beginning of a meeting. So very helpful, very practical. All right. So now I want you to think about what you want to work on during this session. So we're going to do this exercise called F.A.C.T, F-A.C.T, but I'm going to need you to have an item that you want to work on. So this could be an issue, a problem. It could be a potential, something that you want to create. It could be a concern. So I want you to actually write this down. So take a moment and think about what you're going to want to do. And again, this is going to be an exercise you're going to run through. I'm going to guide you through, but you're going to do it on your own. And what you choose is completely up to you. All right. So, and tell me in the chat when you've come up with your item. So what issue, problem, concern, or potential would you like to explore? Totally up to you. No right or wrong answers. Okay, and just let me know in the comments, have you picked an item? Okay, all right. I'll give you, okay, yep, perfect. All right. Wonderful. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is going to be really fun. All right, awesome. Seems like almost everyone has selected. And if you haven't, just go with your gut. Again, this will be fun. And you can watch always the replay and do it again with something else. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a couple of important questions. And I want you to say yes or no out loud. But in order to proceed, you're probably going to want to say yes. All right, so do you commit to discover and learn what you most need to and want to learn in this area that you've selected?
Yeah.
So I want you to say yes. Awesome. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and so everyone's given thumbs up. All right, you can say yes in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Wonderful. Okay, got some yeses. All right, the question was, do you commit to discover and learn what you most need to and want to learn in this area? All right, perfect. Okay, now do I have your permission to assist you in discovering and learning whatever you most need to and want to learn? Do I have your permission to help you with this? More yeses. All right, we're in good shape then. Awesome. Okay. Now we are going to go through the F.A.C.T exercise. Super fun. I do want you to stand up for this if you are able. Standing up is awesome. None of you have your cameras on, so nothing to be embarrassed about. If you're moving around, you do you. And I want you to think of the item that you've come up with, okay? And now, again, this is going to be very intuitive. I want you to just be curious, and you've all committed to learn and discover what you most need to. So there's no way to do this wrong. And so let's just get that out there. You will explore and learn no matter how this goes. So now I want you to just pick a place in the space around you where the question or the issue seems located. So whatever you've come up with, maybe it's somewhere behind you, maybe it's in the corner, maybe it's behind a plant over there. So I just want you to pick a place in the space where the question or issue seems located. Again, no right or wrong way to do this. Just say, yeah, actually the issue is right on my desk. Whatever it happens to be, that works. All right. So I want you to now turn your body towards the issue so that you're facing it. And I want you to just notice, how does it feel when I'm going to pretend my issue's over here, when you're facing your issue versus turning away from it. So I want you to just play around with facing the issue and turning away from it. And you could even, play around with, oh, I'm just going to look over there just a little bit, maybe a little bit of a side. You can fully face it. Notice if that feels uncomfortable or scary, or Does it feel better to turn away from it, to just ignore it? Maybe put your fingers in your ears, close your eyes. So I want you to just play around with that. And again, the more that you can just be fluid with this and just experiment and play, the more you'll get out of this exercise. So just playing around, turning towards, turning away from. Turning towards and away, and sometimes fast and slow. You can try it from different directions. Does that feel different? So just keep exploring. Okay, and then I want you to turn and face the issue directly. And I want you to just open your body posture. So arms open, kind of chest open. And just make a sound that helps us uncover whole body learning. And say, what about this question or issue have I not fully faced directly? What about this have I not fully faced directly? And just see what comes up. And just let yourself explore. What about this have I not fully faced directly? And you might notice a body sensation, you might get an image, you might get words, just whatever comes up is fine. And just let me know in the chat if you don't have to let me know what came up, but let me know that you're tracking. So did you hear something, get any wisdom? When you ask that question, you can just write yes in the chat. What about this have I not fully faced directly? Okay. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, so that was F, the facing. Now we're going to go to A, which is accepting. It's going to be the next phase. And this powerful exercise, F.A.C.T, was developed by some of my mentors, Gay and Katie Hendricks with the Hendricks Institute. And I love this. I use this with my coaching clients, with myself often. And it's powerful, even if you only do one of the letters, but we're going to do all the letters today. All right, so facing, now accepting. So F.A. All right, so I want you to just relax the breath. I want you to tighten your belly and then release. And tighten the belly and release. You can even shake out your body to just kind of loosen yourself up. And just slow the breath. And again, you can kind of shake yourself out. Use your body's physiology to calm the nervous system and get you into that accepting state. So now I want you to ask yourself, what's the hardest thing for me to accept about this? What's the hardest thing for me to accept about this? Just see what comes up. What's the hardest thing for me to accept about this? And you can even use your hands and hold out and say, on the one hand, I want to accept this. And on the other hand, I don't. And on the one hand, I'm scared. And on the one hand, I'm excited. And on the one hand, I'm eager to do this. On the one hand, I don't want to do it at all. So you can just play around with your hands saying this and this. So just go back and forth with those statements and just see what comes up. Get curious. Have fun with it. I feel scared, but I want to. I'm excited. I'm terrified. I want this, but I don't want this. And just do this for a little bit longer. And just notice what shifts. How does it feel to start accepting? All right. Now we'll go to the letter C of fact, which is choosing. All right, and so I want you to just go, again, And then I want you to ask yourself, what is it? What do I really want? Again, just getting curious. What do I really want? And just be open to what unfolds, what bubbles up. And you can even emphasize different wants. You could say, what do I really want? Or what do I really want? What do I really want? Just see. Different things will come up. Use some different tones, emphasize different words. What do I really want? What do I really want? What is it? What do I really want? And when you start to feel like you have some more energy in your body and maybe some excitement, let me know and we can go to the next step. Asking yourself, what do I really want? And when you feel like there's some energy that's been unlocked, just say yes in the comments and we'll go to the final stage. What do I really want? Okay. All right. So you're feeling that. Yeah, it's a good question. What do I really want? It's awesome to ask that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. So now the T, taking action, final step in the FACT exercise. So I want you to let yourself again go, and then ask yourself, what is one simple, pleasurable action step that will lead me to what I really want? What is one simple, pleasurable action step that will lead me to what I really want? Let yourself explore that. What is one simple, pleasurable action step that will lead me to what I really want? And I want you to write this down. Just jot down your answer. Simple action step. An action step has a what and a by when. Okay, and so if you have an action step, write yes in the comments and then by when. You don't have to say what it is, but yes, and then what's your date? And hopefully something is simple enough it can be done in the next week, because we don't want to have the action step be too ambitious and at all intimidating, right? Simple and pleasurable. So yes, and then what day will you do it by? Okay. All right. Perfect. All right, Carolyn, tackling it today. I like it. All right, perfect. Got some commitments for some dates. Awesome. Wonderful. So I'll let a few, yep, perfect. Okay, coming in. Awesome. So now I want you to really appreciate yourself for being curious and open to learning, to trying out a new exercise. Appreciate yourself for looking at this. This was something that might have been keeping you stuck or you've been mulling around with, and you took and you faced it directly, you accepted something about it, and you were choosing what you want, and then you found a way to take action. So that was the F.A.C.T exercise. I hope that that was beneficial and productive from you. I would love if anyone would feel comfortable. You can come off of mute and share or raise your virtual hand, whatever you'd like to do. And I'd love to hear what that experience was like. If anyone is willing to share, or you can write in the comments.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Frank.
Hi. It was a good exercise because you are getting one point and one central thing to talk about it for yourself and to make decisions to cope with it. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Frank. Hey, Maxine, you can go.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Yeah, it was a good exercise. It was interesting for me. I know in the beginning, when you're telling us to, face the issue, in our space, and I realized it was much easier to turn away.
Yes, absolutely.
But then, turning back to it, and then I just realized I've been turning away. I've been turning away for a long time, and that I think this exercise has made me realize that, I have to enact action. It's not going to fall into my lap. So it's I'm the one that has to get up and do it. So thank you. This exercise was really helpful for me.
Oh, thank you, Maxine. Thank you so much for sharing. And yes, absolutely. So, like I said, today we did all of the steps, but sometimes, I can you can spend a lot of time, and it's very worthwhile to just spend time facing, right? How can we just face what we might have been avoiding? And that's really courageous and brave. So thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to share, comment? All right. Or you can put something in the chat, but I hope that this was helpful. Like I said in my email, I promise this would be some good content. No fluff. I hope that it delivered on that promise. And I wanted to share now a little bit about my mindset coaching program. You're going to get an email after this with information of how to register. We'll do exercises like this. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have so many different exercises and tools, and I'm excited to have this new format to share with you. So my mindset coaching program is going to have 3 calls each month. And even if you just make it to the one call that works for you, I think you'll get more than enough value and get what you need. But the coaching calls will be at different times of day, different days of the week, just to accommodate different schedules and time zones. So that information will be sent in the email about when the coaching calls are. So there'll be 3 of them. And then we'll also have this group together, and we'll do a Monday morning, that's Monday morning Pacific time, California time, Monday morning meditation. So there'll be this centering, kind of group collective energy and intention setting each Monday that we do together. So I think that'll be wonderful to really, like I said, set an intention together and structure our week the way that we want. And what I'm really pumped about with this program is I'm going to provide resources so that we can help you set whatever goal it is that you want, and making sure that this is the goal you want, not what other people want for you, but what are your goals? What do you want to create in your life? And setting a framework for that, and then having accountability, but accountability that feels supportive, having the tools of self-compassion, learning how to talk kindly to yourself, how to motivate yourself to move forward. This isn't about pushing harder, working harder, gripping more tightly. Program is about having the right mindset so that you can keep putting yourself out there, taking risks, and going after what you really want, and feeling like you can do that in a supportive community. So I'm just really excited. Again, I haven't done a group coaching program in a long time. And I'm excited to bring it back because it's really fun. And the power of the group is incredible. You'll be surprised at the people you meet and what people are going through and how it's similar and how much we can learn from each other. So there'll be exercises like this. I have an exclusive portal that you can log into on my website. You'll get immediate access to over 60 guided meditations, but we'll also do the live ones each Monday. What else is in there? You get some bonuses. You get a copy of my audiobook, Permission to Fail. I also have a 10-day mindset reset course that comes along with it. And each month we'll have the mindset coaching program goal tracker system. So we'll help keep you focused and keep you creating what you want in your life. So I'm very pumped, as you can see, and I hope that each and every one of you joins me in the program. Ellen, the F.A.C.T letters stand for facing, accepting, choosing, taking action. So that's what they are, F.A.C.T. And anyway, so if anyone has any questions about the program, you can always email me. You can come off of mute. You can write a question in the chat. And again, I'll send out an email. You'll be the first to know about this and to get a chance to register. It costs $97 a month. I think I got that right, or $99. So it's under $100 a month, and it's going to be the first program. Sorry, the first call is February 1st, but if you join before January 31st, you get those bonuses, so you can jump in to content right away. So I hope that you can be a part of it. Any other questions, comments? Have a few minutes before. I promised I would keep this to 45 minutes, and I like to deliver on that because I know everyone has things. Yeah, so Shirley, good question. How many sessions? So there's 3 sessions per month of the coaching sessions, and then there's a meditation every Monday, and then you join for as long as you like. I think mindset training is something that is an ongoing practice, just like, we exercise and strengthen our muscles to stay fit. The same with our mindset. The more that we work on this, the stronger our mindset is. So you can join for as little or as long as you'd like. Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, so it's ongoing and it's there to support you. And I hope you find it so valuable that you want to keep coming back month after month, but there's no commitment. So it is up to you, and it is my responsibility to make sure that it lives up to the value that I know it does. So awesome. Any other questions, comments? All right. Well, thank you for being here today. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And I hope to see you for many more of these in the program. So thank you. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye,
you.
thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Looking forward to getting your email. I want to join.
Yay. I'm excited to have you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.